What's up? Welcome back to the Road to Scratch. If this is your first time, do me a favor. Run on down there, hit that subscribe button, click that bell for notifications. That way you know when I'm going to put out a new video and you can follow along, hop in the car seat with me and ride down this road to Scratch. I'm trying to become a Scratch golfer. So I got a new one for you guys. This little series is going to actually help me mentally and physically with my game. It's me going out and playing a par 3 course, so 9 holes, all par 3s, at a course not too far from where I live. And I'm going to continue to play this course until I break par, so I finish under par for the 9 holes. We'll see how long this takes. 2 things it's going to do for me. 1, absolutely exposes my weaknesses in my game right now, especially from about 110 yards in. I have 0 control over the wedges. No, you doofus. That was a horrible swing. Long, short, it's all over the place. That all has to do with the same stuff that I'm working on. It's that transition through the ball, it's that rotation and kind of clearing up that left hip, reducing the amount of rotation with my forearms and the flipping motion through impact. Chickened out. Once we get that, the wedges get controlled. Until then, God knows what I'm going to be able to hit from 110 yards in. So I'm going to go out, I'm going to start with the first 9 holes and just see how we do. But mentally, it's also going to be good for me because you got to get used to, especially if you're trying to become a Scratch golfer, used to shooting low scores and not let you even subconsciously get uncomfortable with being in that position of, wow, I'm 2 or 3 under par, you know, rolling into 15. Don't let that subconscious knock on the door or ring the doorbell on the front door and say, hey man, you're not supposed to be playing like this. Hey, you're not supposed to be comfortable in this situation. And you find a way to make mistakes, even if you're not feeling nervous or tense or anything. Your brain gets uncomfortable with anything that's not comfortable, anything that's not, you know, it's anything that's foreign to you. It's not, you're not in your little bubble of comfort. It finds a way to change that. And I'm sure a lot of you people that are watching this video are saying, yeah, I mean, sometimes I've gone out on the front 9 and shot a really good score, and then the back 9 I just completely fall apart for some reason. And yet there it is, that score shows up at the end is right around where I usually shoot. Well, that's why. So I'm going to get my brain more comfortable with making birdies, because on a par 3 course, it's a lot easier to do that. That's the goal, is to get the mental state there too. So that's the little series I'm starting on top of everything else that I'm going to do on the channel, which is continuing to play, continuing to work on my swing, and obviously I'm going to keep putting that stuff out there for you guys to see what I'm working on, and hopefully that helps you too with some of the range stuff that I'm doing as well. So without further ado, let's get up on the road and drive on down to this little cute par 3 course and see how we do.
All right, it's not super busy out here today, but we're off on the first. I actually hit out of the rough because I want to practice my flyer lies and kind of try to push it up a little bit so it would give me a flyer, and it didn't seem to give me a flyer, so oh well. The goal is I want to play this as many times, not consecutively in one day, but as many times as I have to until I break par. So just short of the green on 1. Ooh boy, it's wet out here too. See what we can do. I'm guessing these are going to be slow. It's really wet. Yeah, and it goes right. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Par on 1. Let's go. I'm trying to play anything 110 in with just on feel, so we'll see how this goes. I'm not shooting anything. I'm just going to kind of feel it until I get to, there's like one hole I think that's over 150. Actually, maybe 2 holes. But anyway, I'm gonna try and play anything wedge on feel. So no yardages until then. And I'm gonna collect some scrappy tees. All right, I'm guessing we're like at 105. So let's give it a shot. 105 swing, got a 60 degree. I'm standing on some bumps. Okay. It's a quick swing. Spin. Yeah, that was a pretty quick swing. So one thing I'm really going to get out of this is the weakness in my game. Right now, I would say there's 2 glaring weaknesses, and wedges inside 105 yards are definitely a glaring weakness. I do not ever get them close enough. I can't control my distances very well, and most of that has to do with this whole rotational thing through impact. If you slow down your lower body rotation with any club, you're going to get flippy. But with wedges, what that does is it causes it to right up the face. If you're square at impact, which means more loft, ball goes not as far as you want it to. Or if I am getting more bowed and sturdy at impact, then that thing will get shut down in kind of a pull hook, or just a hard pull, and that goes further than you want it because it de-lofts it even more. So I know once this whole move through the ball gets better, that control will get better too. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, these greens are really wet. Really wet. Forgot my towel. Never got my towel. Oh boy. We're gonna do the lick trick. Lick it clean. Okay. Greens are subpar, but I want to get speed. Get speed right here. Line is gonna be, for the most part, dead straight for most of these putts. I'm not gonna play much break on any of them. Again, it's really grainy and wet. Oh, you little dirty rat. You dirty rat. Oh, God. I am so sore. Oh. All right, number 3. I did shoot this one. It's 178. I don't want to miss on the right. I've done that before. So we're going to hit 9 iron. I am going to tee it up. I don't usually do this, but let's do it. Why not? Oh, that was ugly. God. Oh, that was so bad. Well, I hit that one pretty skinny. Kind of in the heel and thin, which is not to be unexpected considering what I'm working through here. So it's just kind of frustrating when my tempo is so off right now too. But short game, this is what it's all about when you're playing on these par 3s. Make sure I didn't drop my towel, which I did. Oh, it's getting hot out here already. I'm ready for some cooler weather. We've been breaking records every day, so this ain't fun. Yeah, I'm substantially short of this green. There's actually a little bit of wind up here now that I'm walking, but when you hit it in the heel and thin, it's not going to compress the same. So, all right, let's see if we can get up and down to par here. All right, so I'm a good 10 yards short of the green here. Like I said, there's a smidge of wind. This is going to help on this chip shot a little bit, I think. Into me. But let's see here. .56, kind of low runner. Feed it down to the hole. Oh, that checked hard. Oh, don't judge me, I didn't mark it. All right. Like I said earlier, I'm not going to play much break on these greens. Just speed, baby. Get it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Little tester. But we roll it in after 2 bad swings. All right, let's go to hole 4, even. All right, like I said, I'm not shooting anything under 105, and this is obviously under 105. Well, you guys probably can't see it, but it's under 105, trust me. 60-degree little flippy flip. These are the shots I struggle with. This is why I'm here. Oh, get down. Oh, it spun back a smidge. So quick. Oh boy. That was not good, but I'm not surprised. Pull this. I have no feel with those shots. I'll tell you what, I couldn't feel a tarantula if it was crawling in my pants. And I work on them. It's not like I don't work on them. It's just, I think because I get extraordinarily steep all the way through the swing, especially on these shots. Downhill, but I don't think it's super fast. Yeah, we're gonna keep playing. We're gonna keep playing this little par 3. Because the other reason I want to do this is when I start shooting under par consistently here, it gets my brain in the right position to say I'm comfortable being under par. And that is another really big component of trying to become a scratch golfer. I actually feel like I might have lined this up a little too far right. I'm going to adjust just on the fly here. And yeah, good thing I adjusted. Good thing I adjusted. I'm not truly taking my time with these putts, but just trying to separate myself from the group behind me a little bit too. They're not like they're on my tail or a hole behind, but it's just kind of nice. That way no one's waiting on each other. You know how it goes, man. All right, still even. Number 5 coming up. I sure hope it's still mic'd up here. Okay, I did shoot this one and I cheated. I apologize in advance. It's 107. I've just never been on this tee box. Generally, this is a hole that plays when I play it here. Can you see me? I hope so. I play it here. It's usually like 145 to 155. I didn't realize there's even a little tee box down here. So there's 2 tee boxes behind me. Should be a completely stock 60 degree. But like I said, if we can't get positioned, then it could be 100 or it could be 110. Let's just hope that it's not 110, because you do not want to be long on this hole. It goes into the junk. Have to say, it's in pretty good, impressively good conditions. That's another broken one we'll leave for somebody if they want it. Tempo, come on. That's gonna be short. Like I said, weakest part of my game. A bit on the toe and hit short because it didn't hit it clean. Hit the bank and spun all the way back down. So this is going to be a tricky little chip shot. Yeah, I'm probably 8 yards short of the pin now because it hit that bank and spun all the way down the hill. So let's do another up and down, I guess. It is so muggy out here. Sorry for the noise. They're blowing up a street behind me. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, this is my first ball. It landed at the base of the hill. I didn't realize it could roll this far back, as wet as it was, but either way, it was not a good strike. So we're gonna go ahead and open the face on this one. Get up there and spin it a little bit. Oh my gosh, the sun is reflecting right at the top of my face. Oh, bite. Poo-poo. All right, I landed that further than I wanted. And did not spin the way I wanted either, so making a mockery of this hole. I'm gonna make another long one here. Stay at even par. Turn, baby. Oh, poop. Well. First bogey. It's okay. It's okay. Ugly, ugly hole. All right, this is kind of an awkward hole to film, as I'm realizing, but I don't want to. I'm not playing the actual markers today. I like hitting over this little water. It's kind of a cool little hole this way. But again, I'm not shooting it. I sure hope I get this right. I think we're right at 110. So I'm gonna try and take a little bit off of a 56. See what we got here. Down, down. Oh. Well, I hit it on the trajectory I wanted, but not on the distance. I'm not guessing right on these yardages. Again, weakness of my game. All right, yeah, distance control again is... I should shoot it. Maybe I should shoot these after I guess and hit the ball and see how close I am to picking it up, because this ball is 10 yards short. Now again, I hit it a groove low and then it actually ripped back pretty hard, but it definitely was not it was not compressed the way I wanted it. And I can tell you, if I did, I think I'd still be short. So I'm not guessing right on these yardages at all. I can definitely putt this. We'll see what happens. Maybe I get another long bomber. The long bomber. Got tees on the tee box, on the green, not on the tee box. So you can see how far away I am. I was wrong on all counts. Wrong on contact. Wrong on swing. And shout out TaylorMade TP5Xs. Because even with I mean, here's my ball mark right here. Here's my ball mark. Right there. I mean, that thing ripped back not only off the green, but another 3 paces. So, yeah. I mean, it's really soft too, so that's part of it. But either way, poor execution on my part in all arenas. Oh, that's got to go a lot. Oh my God. Didn't read that very well. How's that going? I see. Yeah, I got on the hog back. I see it now. I did not read it. I'm trying to go on feel right now, but I might line this one up. I don't need another bogey right now. Oof. Oh my gosh. Oh, boy, that started to break hard at the end. Oh, all right. Well, one good putt, not a good sand wedge. All right, not shooting it again. It's looking close to the same, well, no, it's a little bit longer than the last hole, which I never shot, so I don't know what that distance was. 56. I'm gonna try and make that same swing. I think it'll be right. Kind of just trying to flight it a little bit and a little bit of spinny spin spin. But let's make better contact, shall we? Boy, this is yuck. All right, skinny again. I know why. All right, so good news, bad news. I'm starting to hit them a little thinner because when your rotation stops or impact, or slows down at least, you have to flip with your hands. But the problem is your spine angle is gonna also change because you're standing up. So my arms coming through impact obviously have been very flippy. So they shorten up through impact because I'm running out of room for impact, right? So now that I'm actually creating a little more space, my arms they're still shortening up through impact. So I'm catching everything a groove low and a little bit in the heel, which is telling me my path is getting better too. But at the same time, contact isn't very good. So this one kind of worked out, but pull the pin, fix my ball mark, or somebody's. I'm gonna fix a few of these while we're waiting too. I can't go anywhere on the next hole anyway. It's definitely gonna run back towards the front of the green. Trying everything. I wanna make one. Get back to even. Yeah. Like we were talking about the whole time, it's gonna be pace. Still not playing a ton of break. Oh, I pushed it. That was terrible. Absolutely pushed it. That was a bad stroke. I apologize to anyone that's still watching this to see that. I just didn't trust that line. So I got on a little tester. School's almost in session. Here come the tests. I feel like that's still not enough now that I'm standing here. Yeah, let's try that. But okay, passed another test. Okay, I'm gonna shoot this one. because it's definitely longer than 110. Oh, it is not. It is 109. I cheated. Okay, so see, there's one problem. I'm like underestimating 5 yards. All right. There's a smidgen of wind. I'm actually going to hit 56. I really hope this is not too much. I really hope. Now, again, that's fat. That's fatter than John Daly. All right, shooting from the top down. Green's pretty elevated. Like I said, fatties like John Daly. That's it. Shoot. Oh boy. Okay, I can tell you my 56 has not been struck today. I was hitting him, working on this exact shot on the range, and I was hitting it just fine. But we know how this goes. Even on par threes, it's still different once you get to the course. And I know what I'm doing. That's frustrating. I know exactly where my issue is lying. Just keep working on trusting that move through the ball. And away we go. Oh, another test passed at school, but unfortunately, unless I hole out, we are not going to break par today. All right, that was, let's see, 3 mediocre to, I'm going to give myself a D+ on that last hole. 56 degrees. Frustrating, because those are pretty bad shots. Those are stroke killers for sure. But yeah, I made par there. But it's just the strikes I'm trying to work on here. So, all right, last hole, 1 over. Let's see if we can knock it close, get a birdie, and finish it even. Shoot the yardage. It is downhill tremendously. So let's see what my rangefinder says. But oh, there it goes. At first it didn't adjust, so it's 3 yards downhill because the green actually comes back up a little bit. 139 adjusted, 136. This is an in-betweener for me too, but I don't think I can get a sandwich. So I can't get a 56 all the way there. I'm gonna try and, wow, this is really loud, sorry. I'm gonna try and flight down a 50. I say flight down, really for me that's just like less than a stock swing. And if I do it right, it actually does flight a little bit lower, but we flighted them lower today. They have not been on the face. So let's see if we can actually make that work. We're gonna go on the left side of the tee box and just give ourselves a little side hill lie too. Why not? A little awkward, but we gotta work on this too. Everybody should. Go. So fast, Shane. Ugh. Spun it off the green again. Shocker. A little short, 1 groove low. All right, if I'm gonna get back to even par, it's gonna be a chip in. Unfortunately, it's spun all the way off. Somehow stayed up on this little ridge. Otherwise, it could have spun all the way back in this little fairway, but another bad strike. And as we know how golf goes, I know exactly what's happening. And my old swing is there, that old move. I know that was definitely steep through impact. There's a little bit of opening of the hips that's better. But again, because my arms are still used to be short through impact, I'm catching it a groove low and in the toe a little bit because my hands are used to shrinking through impact. My arms, I shouldn't even say my hands, my whole arm. And that's where I'm at. So it's kind of like an in-between problem, which just keep working through it. It's hard to trust it right now because I just haven't been on the course a lot. But I got to get back out more and just keep letting it groove as I'm practicing all my other shots here. All right, short game. Let's see if we can actually end on a bang here. What do you say? Chip in? Chip in back to even. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna try and get a little tricky with this. Probably should be hitting a smart shot here, but I grabbed the 60, so that's what we're going with. I'm gonna land it about 70% of the way there, let it skip once, and hopefully stop and drop. We'll see what happens. A little choke up here because I'm on this little slope. Fairly square club face with this shot. That's kind of what I'm doing. Oh, it spun left on me. Oh well. Not my best, not my worst. Kind of disappointing finish, to be honest with you. I did not hit the ball well. Didn't have many birdie looks. I made some decent par putts, but it's going to be back to the range later today for sure. All right, let's make this and get out of here. Okay, another up and down. One over. So it looks like we're gonna keep playing. Not today. So we gotta get back to the range and grind, but back tomorrow to try again. Thanks for watching. All right, finished today one over. Like I said, we're back tomorrow, so we can do it again. Could have been better, could have been worse for sure. Made some good up and downs, otherwise we could have been looking at 3 or 4 over. So we can go work on the range, not here. We'll go back to the different range and keep grinding on that move through the ball. It's really just training my arms to be extending and not shortening as we rotate. But thanks for watching. See you guys on the next one.